Hello everyone, this is Kashish Singh, along with my fellow workers Gabby Freely and Sammy Ambrose. We are here to give you a public service announcement on bipolar disorder 1.
Yes, this disorder is important to address because it's affecting the public at an alarming rate.
Before we start talking about bipolar disorder 1, we must inform the public about what it is and what they should look out for.
Bipolar 1 disorder is defined when manic episodes last at least 7 days or by manic symptoms that the person needs immediate hospital care. At the same time as bipolar 1, depressive states occur as well, lasting around 2 weeks.
But what does that mean? Because we must inform the public on some symptoms and so what they need to look out for.
Individuals with bipolar disorder 1 experience intense emotion, changes in sleep patterns and activity levels, and unusual behaviors.
These distinct periods are called mood periods. When one experiences a mood period, their behavior is completely different from their original personality. Extreme changes in energy as well, activity, and sleep go along with these mood episodes. But do not worry, public. If you notice any of these symptoms in a loved one or individual, there are treatments. An effective plan usually includes a combination of medicine, psychotherapy, also called talk therapy.
For medication, you can take mood-stabilizing drugs or antipsychotics.
To tell the public of how important it is to be aware of bipolar disorder 1 behaviors, it is necessary to tell the statistics to put the problem into perspective.
Bipolar disorder 1 affects approximately 5.7 million adult Americans, or about 2.6% of the U.S. population, age 18 and older every year. This statistic is taken from the National Institute of Mental Health. Along with that, the median age of an age for onset for bipolar is 25 years old. Although the illness can start as early as childhood or go into the late 40s and 50s, also taken from National Health Institute of Mental Health.
More than 2/3 of people with bipolar disorder have at least one close relative with the illness or with unipolar major depression, indicating that the disease has a heritable component, also taken from the National Institute of Mental Health.
Bipolar disorder is the 6th leading cause of disability in the world, taken from the World Health Organization.
Bipolar disorder results in 9.2 years reduction in expected lifespan, and as many as 1 in 5 patients with bipolar disorder completes suicide, also taken from the National Institute of Mental Health.
Bipolar disorder 1 can affect the patient's life and the people around them. It affects work relationships, and physical health. The most severe effect of bipolar disorder is suicide.
According to America's Mental Health Channel, unfortunately 25% to 50% of people with bipolar disorder attempt suicide and 11% commit suicide.
This is a commercial break. In this commercial, we will be talking about the new disorder that has just been discovered. It is called the upper echelon students of IB. The DSM code to look out for is 1738 because they are always turned. To look for this disorder, we will be to look out for these disorders. Symptoms of this are that people are always very snobby and they think that working long hours equals success. And let's go on to the scene of Miller North High School to look at some upper echelon students. We are in the halls of Miller North High School. I think we're spotting some upper echelon students. Oh, here are some upper echelon students.
He only got a 30. Only got a 35. Really? He couldn't have. Really?
Okay, you were 1 point away. Okay, I only got 2 hours of sleep last night.
I got 1.
I didn't even sleep.
Well, no, I'm not gonna get any sleep this week because I have so many video assignments.
I'm not even gonna be here this month.
I'm done
Too many
with you.
cast
I'm done
hours.
with you.
Hello, what is your name?
Gabby.
Can you tell me about what it's like to be an upper echelon student?
It's awful, but not because.
How do you deal with this? What are some things you do to overcome this?
I take a lot of naps. Yeah, I take a lot of naps.
Any treatments you want to give to the people of other IB schools?
Take naps.
Good to know.
And get your homework done.
Hello, what is your name?
Sammy.
How do you get treated for this upper echelon student disorder?
I don't.
You don't? So how do you deal with the suffering? You just suffer?
Long hours of sleepless nights and food.
RT.
like to be an upper echelon student, and how do you deal with it?
I wouldn't consider myself an upper echelon student. It's more of me being involved in, the IB program with the smarter kids, and I think it's really important to be humble about stuff like that. So I'm really not going to comment further on that. I just feel like you should be humble and not consider yourself an upper echelon student, because that just creates a hierarchy between the AP and IB students.
Thank you.
Yeah. To be humble, and to be humble, and to be humble, and to be humble, and to be humble.
The best way to lessen the effects of bipolar disorder 1 is to first get an accurate bipolar diagnosis and treatment that will help the patient as well.